But
I highly suspect they get their iPods and iPhones taken away at that point.
I can honestly say our Android tablet didn't have an purchase locked out until my son spent $150 on stars in an Angry Bird or in a Tiny Wings clone. I was very impressed.
Wow.
Do it.
So, given that we are clearly training to what is a non-traditional gaming audience, right? I mean, the traditional gaming audience doesn't sound like the people that we just described. How does that affect the style of game that you create? I mean, Jason, you've got a licensed IP. I think you described very clearly, who the mark is for that. But the game that we created is probably not the. If someone just said, if Riccatello just got up and said, here's that $100 million check, just make your dream game, it wouldn't be a Looney Tunes themed physics game, right? How do you feel that's affected what the games that you've created, the fact that you're training to a non-traditional gaming audience?
So it's been very challenging for us because despite not coming from a game-making background, we come from or my company as a whole at least, comes from a background of traditional gaming, so growing up playing Contra, Double Dragon, all the old NES games where they're brutally hard on you. And you have all this complexity that we have in console games that we've grown up with, gotten used to, and enjoy. And then we look at what succeeds on the iOS and Android platforms, and time again, it's something completely watered down, totally simple, but still kind of fun. And it seems to be one of those key elements that you have to be able to grab somebody's attention right away when you have an entire slew of freemium games available to you and just to download at any point. So if you can't hook them right away, you're done. And so for us, it's been a challenge to take all these awesome, complex game systems with all these cool world-building things going on into it and go, wait. Chop it down, you get 3 screens, figure it out, that's all you get. Deal. So very challenging to make it work for this new crowd.
Great.